I remember this one incident which was not with the bride, it was with the groom. We were in Udaipur for a wedding. It was a destination wedding, and groom forgot his sherwani's dupatta and bottom. Literally, he forgot that. Peak wedding season, a bride can actually book 6 or 8 months in advance. I would say you can start looking for makeup artists as soon as your wedding day gets finalized. 6-7 years ago, the trends were like very heavy makeup, glittery eyes, very heavy.
Even I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah. The looks that we do now, the trends that are going on now, are very minimal, very elegant. These are timeless. Like even if you look at the pictures 20 years from now, those pictures will look as good as it does now.
Are makeup artists primarily females or
No. There are a lot of male makeup artists doing very good in the industry.
Okay. Yeah. Hair or makeup, which is harder?
Hair. Makeup.
If you could give one piece of advice to every bride before her wedding day, something most brides don't hear, what would it be?
I would say don't try to micromanage everything. Just be present and enjoy your day.
Hi all, welcome to the Strategic Pulse. I'm your host Sudarshan. Today we have Sheetal and Sejal as our podcast guest. They are hair and makeup artists and they are both sisters who work together. In this episode, we will deep dive and understand everything about the bridal hair and makeup industry. What are the misconceptions about the same? What common mistakes do people do with their hair and makeup? How should you approach this industry the right way? How well in advance should you book your hair and makeup artists? What really goes behind the scenes of booking a hair and makeup artist? What are the right ways to apply the hair and makeup? How do they approach pricing? Why do different hair and makeup artists charge different prices? How should you choose the right hair and makeup artist? And much more. Stay tuned and watch the entire episode. Thank you. So hi Sheetal and Sejal. For all our viewers who are meeting you for the first time, can you briefly introduce yourself and share what you all do?
So hi, I'm Sheetal. This is Sejal Tripathi. I'm the hairstylist and I'm makeup artist. We are sisters and we work together. So I started doing makeup after my graduation. I started learning after my graduation. And with time, she used to just assist me with my orders and stuff. And during COVID, she decided to get into this industry.
So at first I used to go on orders just to assist her with makeup and hairstyle. But later on I enjoyed doing this work. So I thought why not to learn? And then she taught me everything like makeup and hairstyle. But later on we divided our work, like she do the makeup thing and I do the hairstyle thing. And then I started more enjoying doing hairstyle. So then I have attended few master classes, like she taught me the basics, but for the advanced I have to do more R&D with the master classes of the well-known people who are well-known in this business for hairstyling. So I did that and now I'm looking forward in this career only.
So you said you taught her, but how did you learn?
I learned from Kajala Paswan. You might be knowing her. She's from Powai only.
Okay.
Yeah, so she is a very well-known makeup artist in this industry. And then I also did master classes of Shraddha Luthra and Meera Sakrani.
Okay.
So I did a lot of upgrading as well. And then initially we started with taking freelancing booking, but now with time we started growing and now we are in this full time.
And how did you decide that you want to pursue this career? Because you did your graduation. What did you do your graduation in?
So I did my graduation in business management studies.
Okay.
I was not sure what I wanted to do with my life. So I was just exploring all the careers options and all. And then one of my friend was in this industry. So I thought I'll just give it a try. I started learning makeup and then I started enjoying it. Things started working out for me, and that is how I ended up being a makeup artist.
So which year was this? When did you start?
I started after my graduation. That should be 2017.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
28. Yeah, I started learning in 2017. Then in 2018, my internship started, and after COVID, I started doing freelancing independently.
Right.
So you completed your graduation, you spent some time learning,
Yeah.
then you did an internship somewhere.
Yeah.
Where did you do your internship?
With Kajol.
Acha, so you were interning and learning from them at the same time.
Yeah.
So you did this for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And in 2020 COVID, you decided to take a plunge and start this full time by
Yeah.
yourself independently.
Yeah. So I started after COVID.
After COVID,
Yeah.
so when was that? 2021.
2021. Yeah.
Okay. And you, what's your background? How did you?
I studied business management again, specialized
Same
in
college?
finance.
No.
No, different college.
Okay.
And then I joined my job. I was pursuing stock marketing. as
Right.
you know. So I did stock market for 2 years. And then later on, when she taught me, I started liking this job, like going to new places, meeting new people, like getting all these ideas, new personalities. And I'm like, yeah, this is a nice job. Let's do it. So then I joined her fully.
Okay.
And now I am in it.
So 2021, she did this,
Yeah.
started doing this full time. When did you join her?
I think 2022, yeah, September 2022, I've left my job and then I joined her.
And you also said you, of course, you learned the basics from her,
Hmm.
and you figured you like hairstyling more. So and you learned from few people as well. Right?
Like Javed Ali, they are the well-known people from this industry. Javed Ali, Amit Thakur, and then even I've learned a few from Pune hairstylist as well.
Okay.
I've gone there for these classes.
Okay. So 2021, when you all started full time, and when she joined in 2022, how did you get your first few clients, and how did it start rolling from there?
So first few clients, initially clients used to come via word of mouth,
Okay.
like friends of friends or someone we know, people we follow on Instagram, all of that. But then with time, people started inquiring through Instagram also, and then there are a few wedding portals which I used to invest earlier, but now I don't.
Okay.
So now business, everything comes from Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram is
Instagram
the
and word of
major-
mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instagram plays a major role in this business.
So the first few clients you got from your friends, you said, and they further recommended to somebody, so
Yeah.
that started as a chain of.
So I'll say my first bride, she was my friend's neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is how I got my first bride.
Okay.
And most of them were word of mouth only. Later on, I started getting inquiries via Instagram, and now it's completely through Instagram and word of mouth.
And how did you like institutionalize this and put this into like a proper business? Because you were doing freelancing, like you said,
Yeah.
and then you decided to take a plunge and do this full time. So how did you decide to make it into a proper business? How did you decide on the pricing?
So pricing, it's not just about the products. Pricing, there are a lot of factors we consider. Years of experience comes into consideration. Then also, like the quality of products, the styling, the kind of vibe makeup we give, all of that
Okay.
comes into consideration, and then that is how we decide pricing.
Okay.
Basically, the experience.
Okay.
The experience you give, that is what decides the price you're
Yeah.
putting
So
on.
this industry is not just about the makeup. You don't just get makeup and hairstyle, you get overall experience, and it's the most important day of someone's life.
Correct.
And like you can say, most important time is when she gets ready for her wedding.
Correct.
So it's about the overall experience that people get.
So like you all do primarily bridal makeup, right? So having worked with brides on their most important days, what have you learned about women? How is it like on their important day?
It's a beautiful experience. It is chaotic at the same time. You can say it is a mix of everything, like anger, sadness, happiness, tears, and everything. It's a whirlwind of emotion. And we had to make sure that she's calm at the same time, because there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes which we do not see on Instagram or on pictures and videos.
Can you share a few of those moments, especially some chaotic or some comedy or some funny moments?
Sure. So there's always something missing from bride's wardrobe, or bride's footwear is missing, piece of jewelry is missing. I remember this one incident which was not with the bride, it was with the groom. We were in Udaipur for a wedding. It was a destination wedding, and groom forgot his sherwani's dupatta and bottom. Literally, he forgot that.
He just had the top
Yeah.
and that
Sehra.
Sehra, yeah.
So then
Okay.
I think he borrowed the bottom from someone from his family, and he did not have the dupatta. So Sehra ka jo piche ka part hota hai, that he kept aage, and that is how they managed.
This is the dupatta basically.
Yeah.
Half dupatta.
And then there are a lot of also last minute things. जैसे हल्दी के बाद lot of people gets reaction to the skin. That becomes a challenge sometimes. And if brides are trying any new product last minute, and if the skin reacts, that also becomes challenge. So of course we need to find the solution for all of this. But then bride gets panicked very easily. Even on very small things, she panics a lot. So we had to make sure that she is calm. At the same time, we try to find the best possible solution for that.
And having worked so far in this industry and worked with so many brides, have you all come across any situation which has been very extremely difficult to handle?
Difficult to handle, I would say. Mainly it was this only, like getting last minute reaction to skin and all. And again, it's more than makeup, it's timings of, like, if bride is 2 hours late and then she has to do her entry in next 30-40 minutes, it's impossible to do a bridal look in 30 minutes.
How long does it take usually?
So we usually take 2.5 hours for bridal look.
Okay.
But then during these situations, we try to speed up and we try to do as early as possible because of the time crunch.
But
Okay.
it takes 2 to 3 hours
Yeah.
with all the, because she also have all this jewelry, outfit,
Draping and
everything in
everything
one
takes
place.
time.
It takes time. Yeah, 3 hours it goes. And I feel like on that day, bride feel a lot of pressure, like
Yeah.
with the family expectations, friends expectations, even now the social media trends. I feel they look more into like I need to be perfect in my on my day.
Correct.
But I feel rather than being perfect, she should be confident enough. Like
Right.
I am confident with my look, with my outfit, jewelry, everything. Confidence is what matters the most. So one, if she is confident, rest everything will be
Fall in
on
place.
place like that. I think that is what matters the most.
It is a big thing now, like the expectations of family, friends, people, social media, that how a bride should look. That is a big thing now. But yeah, the most important thing is she should be comfortable and confident in however she is looking, like whatever she has preferred for her bridal look.
So, to understand this process in a better manner, like you said, maturity for business comes through Instagram. So they directly DM you with queries. You speak to the clients, you understand their requirements.
Yes.
Then they have to book you. So how in advance do they have to book you? Because how does this entire process work?
So I would say for wedding season, like you can say peak wedding season
Which is when?
November, December, Jan, Feb.
Okay.
Even April, May, sometimes it's peak.
So 6 months of the year.
Yeah. So for peak wedding season, a bride can actually book 6 or 8 months in advance. I would say you can start looking for makeup artists as soon as your wedding day gets finalized.
Yeah.
Because a good makeup artist get books months in advance.
Okay.
So sometimes I also get inquiry a year before their actual wedding day. Yeah. I have inquiries for next year.
Yeah, 2027 we have.
So what? So basically, they to book you all, like how does this process work? They pay some advance or something to block you all?
So they inquire us, we discuss everything, and if everything goes perfect.
What exactly do you all discuss about?
So we discuss about.
And I'm asking in terms of like first of all, how does the bride decide on which makeup artist they have to choose? Because there are so many makeup artists in the industry.
Right.
So you can answer from that perspective. And secondly, how do you all decide the look for the bride? So what exactly happens?
So I would say bride first. Once her date gets booked, of course, everyone has their own vibe. Everyone has their own style. So she can finalize, like she can get some reference what kind of makeup and hairstyle she is liking, and she can look at the profiles, whatever feels good to her, like whatever is most suitable for her type, for her styling. She can ask those makeup artists, and then once we start the conversation, we ask her the date, location, and all the other details. What all function does she have? Is there any family members who wants to get their makeup done? And then after that, we get on call, we discuss everything, and if everything works out, I send her the booking details, and then we take some advance. So we block the date.
Usually, how much percentage it is of the entire amount?
So we take 30 to 50%
In
as an advance amount,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And then After the booking, once she finalized her outfit and jewelry, we asked her for pictures of herself, her outfit, her jewelry, and then the reference pictures that she's looking for.
Well in advance again.
Yeah.
So she has to finalize her outfit, her jewelry.
No, so she can finalize her outfit and jewelry after booking us.
Okay. Yeah, after booking her,
Yeah.
but then for understanding what kind of look she wants,
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
has to
needs
have
to.
her outfit and
jewelry
jewelry.
ready first.
We
huh?
also need her picture to understand the
Right.
features and skin type. And then we ask her for reference pictures, like what kind of makeup does she look, what kind of hairstyle she's looking for, and everything. And depends on that, we create a lookbook that is suitable for her, that is customized for her.
Yeah.
And then we discuss the lookbook in detail, and if she wants any changes in those, we do the changes accordingly.
The look basically depends on everything, like what jewelry she is wearing, what kind of outfit she is wearing. So if it is a round neck outfit, then according to that we'll decide the makeup. And again, the hairstyle depends on the makeup. If it is glam makeup, then I'll go little minimal with the hair. If it is nice dewy makeup, very simple makeup, then I'll go little extra with the hair. Like that, it has to
Okay.
be balanced everywhere.
So are there different types of categories which you can put your hair and makeup into?
Yeah, so mainly there are two types of makeup. One is HD and the other one is airbrush. So airbrush makeup is basically something that we do with machine gun. So there's this machine that comes, we do makeup with, the whole makeup is done with that machine only.
Oh.
Yeah. So and HD makeup, then we use all high-end luxury brand products and we do it manually. We blend everything manually and everything. So mainly I do HD makeup only. So
And is there anything in hair?
Hair, we can say there are different types of hairstyle, but that depends on client's preference. So if you can ask me what kind of preference is your for hairstyle, then I'll say I'll go with nice snatch look, flat look. But then few people are there who like bouncy hair. So we have to plan the hairstyle accordingly. So in hairstyle, there are many different kinds of hairstyle. But nowadays, if you can ask me the trends, then it is more into minimal, elegant kind of thing. Earlier, like I can say many years back, it was more into bouncy and like puffy kind of hair. Now it is more into simple, natural texture. People are going with natural texture, whatever they are having, like on skin or on hair. It doesn't matter. They are like, okay, it's my skin, enhance my skin. I don't want to look different. It's my hair, enhance into my hair. Like make it what you can do it in my hair, rather than rather than making a completely different person. I want to look like myself only.
yeah,
So
that
they
is
want
like
to
that.
enhance their own features.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what brides are looking
And
for.
that's why I
these days.
like it actually.
Yeah.
Now I like this trend a lot.
Yeah, and it actually makes bride looks very elegant, very it gives very luxury vibe, looking like herself. Because if you say 6-7 years ago, the trends were like very heavy makeup, glittery eyes, very heavy up.
Even I'm not a fan of silk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that was the trend. And like looking at the pictures of brides, when we see pictures of brides 6-7 years ago with all that heavy updo and everything, and looking at bride now, it is a major difference. I mean, the looks that we do now, the trends that are going on now, are very minimal, very elegant.
yeah.
These are timeless. Like even if you look at the pictures 20 years
Yeah.
from now, those pictures will look as good as it is now.
True.
Yeah, you won't cringe looking at those pictures.
I get what you're saying. Also, a lot of brides have this issue, is what I understand, that they would want their makeup to last long.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have outdoor weddings
Yeah,
and there's heat.
Yeah.
So how do you ensure longevity of makeup and also hair being intact?
So for skin prep is the most important part of makeup. With good prep and proper layering, with using good setting powder and setting spray, the makeup lasts so long. And also I feel if we do not overdo it and if we keep it minimal, like जितना हमें चाहिए उतना ही products हम use कर रहे हैं, तो फिर it lasts long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same goes with hair, but I do prefer if it is outdoor and very much humidity. Like if now anyone is doing outdoor events, then I would say them go for waves rather than curls because it will open up. So go for such hairstyle which will last long rather than going for they'll like whatever celebrity is doing, we want to do like that, but that won't last for long. They are in AC all the time, the stylist is with them all the time, but you are there alone enjoying your event. I can't just come all the way like every time and like, oh, I want to fix my hair. I can't do that. So you have to choose your hairstyle accordingly. And again, the even in hair prep is like matters the most. If you are doing nice hair prep, then that hairstyle will stay longer with the products, of course. Same goes for both the thing
makeup and
actually.
hair.
Okay. Do you all notice any common mistakes which brides do, or in general people do with their hair and makeup?
So, common mistake, I would say brides experimenting with the skin last minute. That's the most common mistake I've seen. And like just experimenting, and then the skin reacts, and
You
then
get
last
pimples and
minute
stuff?
cures. Yeah.
Okay.
Skin breakouts sometimes, and sometimes skin gets irritated. Then we cannot apply a lot of products on skin. So that's the most chaotic.
So how do we
scene.
understand which makeup is suitable for which skin type? Is just trial and error?
Yeah, no. So we do swatches, we do patch tests.
Can you elaborate on that?
So if the bride wants to try something new on her skin, she can just do patch test. She can apply some product here or maybe on her hands and see for a day or two. She can see if the skin is not reacting, then she can try using them on her face and see if it is working out. But
Okay.
if it gives you some reaction, then I think you should not go with those products. With makeup, I think if you're using good brands, there's no issue with makeup. If you're using proper layer, if you're doing proper skin prep, like you're using moisturizer, primer and everything, then there's no issue using good brand makeup products.
So what is the routine like when you're saying skin prep? What exactly happens?
So basically you can do skin, main steps are moisturizer, primer, setting spray, and then we start with the makeup. But if you have time, we can do under eye patches, mask, sheet mask, we can use all of that. So it depends on how much time. When we say we take like 2.5 to 3 hours for bridal makeup, we try to do all the skin prep. Like I usually apply under eye patches. I sometimes do massage to my clients. Accordingly, if we have time, we can do all this stuff. But if we don't have time, then we have to
Rush.
directly start with the makeup, like just moisturizer, primer, and then start with the makeup.
You have to minimize the skincare and then the outcome.
Okay. And something with hair as well in terms of any.
Hair, I can say the biggest mistake people do is they do the treatment before the wedding. You
Huh.
should never do the treatment before the wedding, because I am using all this product, heating tools that will again affect your hair. Like I'll use the heat protection spray that will protect, but not that much. So it's better to use the all the treatment after your wedding. So after your wedding, all hair tools has been used, all the products has been used. So now your hair needs protein. That time you can do all this kind of treatment, but not before, because if you're doing a treatment, I can't treat your hair like if we need to do bun or braid, it won't. What I can say,
Last long.
yeah, it won't last
Because
long.
hair gets smooth with
Very
all those
smooth.
treatments.
And okay, I need a smooth hair, but not that much. It like if I'm putting a pin, it won't even last a pen.
Yeah, it
in
will
the
just
hair,
slip
yeah.
away because it makes your hair very smooth and silky.
So I would suggest like do treatment after
your
your
weddings.
wedding
It's
and
actually a
after
very
your
good point,
rituals.
because
Yeah.
I've seen majority of the people they
Doing
go
it
to the
before
salon,
it.
they
Yeah,
use
exactly.
keratin, this, that, blow dry, and okay, so you have to do it after the.
Yeah, so I always
After
suggest
wedding,
my
you can
clients.
do treatments. You can take care of your
Or
hair.
can they do it like for example, if the wedding is in 1 year, can they do it well in advance, say 6 months, 8 months prior?
That is
Take care.
okay. But like people do right before wedding,
Yeah.
15 days or 1 week before wedding. That is like that timing is wrong for
Because
treatments.
there are many functions, so they thought ki it's better I'll do it treatment, I don't have to do anything to my hair, but then on the day I am going to do it, so
Yes, yeah.
that affects a lot.
Because anyways, whatever products we use, that does contains chemicals and everything.
Right.
And even the heat protection, doesn't matter how much heat protection we use, we are using machines continuously on the hair, so it does affect the hair.
So actually, that was my next question. Are these products and the things which will do to the hair and your skin, is it safe to do it?
Yeah, so these makeup products are very like very safe. Most of the foundations have a lot of contents of skincare in it, and before even applying, before even starting makeup, we apply a lot of like moisturizer, primer, a lot of layers of skincare, so it becomes a barrier between skin and actual makeup.
Oh.
Yeah, and again, the foundations or the makeup products that we use, the foundations itself has a lot of skincare ingredients in it, so it is safe to use.
And what about hair?
Yeah, even hair also. If you can see nice brands, they have these all these contents like water, like in the spray only they'll put more of water and less of spray. So if you can see the texture of nice brand, the texture is very nice. Like it won't spoil your hair that much. Of course, it will if you are using it daily, but if you are using it occasionally, then it won't affect that much.
Okay. Are there any beauty or makeup trends which are overhyped right now?
Oh, there are. So people are using this very heavy eyelashes and very unnatural shade of lenses, which I am not liking. So that's the trend I would say I'm not a fan of. Even people are using foundation, like not everyone, but a lot of people I see using foundations 5 shades lighter than their own skin tone, which does not look good, because at the end your body is going to look the same shade, your face is going to look 5 shades lighter. It does not look nice. So I'm not a fan of this trends.
Okay.
I don't think so. There is any weird trends happening with the hair,
Yeah.
because now everyone is like, I want to play with my hair, just make it look natural. So I think
Hair is-
good for hair industry now.
Okay.
People are like just doing blow dry, even for their weddings they are just going with blow dry,
Ah.
and it is
Open hair,
actually
yeah.
looking very nice.
Yeah.
We are loving it
Yeah,
actually.
that's true actually. And also, like you mentioned earlier when we spoke about pricing, that it's all based on experience and your discussion with the client. But say for me or for a viewers who has no idea about all this, and we approach makeup artists, and say one is quoting 15,000 for the look, one is quoting 50, one is quoting 1.5 lakhs. So how do we decide ki whom to go with, and what really goes behind one person charging 15 and one person charging 1.5? Like,
Yeah,
काम तो same है ना? That's what I understand in simple terms.
nahi,
no,
काम
no.
same nahi hai.
It's different.
So yeah,
It's
like,
all about experience again. Of course, the product quality and the years of experience the artist have, the way she handles pressure, and the team, techniques, everything comes into consideration. And of course, one can go with whatever budget he or she
but
has.
what is the person who's providing, like somebody who has a budget and who's willing to spend say 1.5 lakhs on the makeup? What is that person, makeup artist or hair artist, doing differently compared to the person who's charging less? Is it just experience, or what is it?
Yeah, it's years of experience, the quality of products, and the techniques. You'll see the difference in the techniques, the finishing, the details, because the details, what a good makeup artist will give you the detailings, and I mean basic makeup artist might not focus that much into details.
Okay.
I can say a lot of pressure and chaos happening, and if anything happens, like we last
Talk
minute
about
changes.
the skin condition.
Yeah. So all these things are, like, we can say the senior makeup artist handle it better than the newcomers.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
if any skin reaction will happen, then newcomers might get panic. Ki, oh shit, what am I gonna do now? This is not I was prepared for. But the like senior one has experienced this much of years of everything. Like you can say many this disaster he or she had experienced it. So he is very calm person.
And
Like client
he knows how to handle the situation.
yeah, client
so-
herself is very chaotic, or you can say is very panicking that this has been happened. I want to look on good on my day, but then the makeup artist should make her feel calm.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I am here. I can handle everything. You just have to be relaxed. So that is what matters, I feel, and according to that they charge.
And again, expensive does not mean better all the time.
That was my next question. Yeah.
So it's not that if you are selecting an expensive makeup artist, it is going to be the best option. It's all about the experience. I mean, you can ask the makeup artist as many questions as possible. You can whatever doubts you have, if someone does not have any idea about makeup and hair, just research, do all the research and ask as many questions as possible and see if you're comfortable and if you're satisfied with the answers and everything, then you can go ahead with it. And you can always ask for trials.
Oh, right. Trials. Trials is something which can be very useful here.
Yeah.
You can always book a makeup artist who is not overpowering you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like if you have this thing, he or she should give you the options. Like this will look nice, this will look nice.
Yeah, and then
but he or she should not overpower you.
Overpower
Like
the
no,
bride,
this is
yeah.
the trend. You should do this only.
Correct.
It
Correct. She
not
should be
that.
very. I think she or he should be flexible. Should
Yeah.
be patient.
Exactly.
I mean, one should listen to clients' opinions and choices rather than just pushing them, doing
Being very
trends
rigid,
and
right.
yeah.
Because her style is what she can carry with the confident.
Yeah.
I can't just tell her that this is the trend, you should go with this, but she might won't
Not
feel
be
confident
yeah.
in that.
So as we can say, half-tied hair are very much in trend right now. But a lot of clients, a lot of brides are not comfortable with their hair being tied. So we do suggest them that. But then at the end they said that no, we won't be feeling comfortable tying our hair. So we keep it open then. However they are comfortable.
We go for alternate
But then we
option,
make
yeah.
sure even if we are doing whatever they want, we make sure that it looks nice, it looks modern, it suits her personality overall.
And so, are makeup artists primarily females or are is it,
No. There are a lot of male makeup artists doing very good in the industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was my doubt because when you mentioned he and she both, so
No, so there are lots of male makeup artists and they are really good in this
It's not a
industry.
gender biased
Yeah.
Okay.
industry.
but the makeup like primarily it's for the bride only. The
Groom
groom.
also do makeup.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. So we do very minimal makeup for them, but then we do makeup and we suggest that every groom should do the makeup because in pictures then bride is in all makeup and
Yeah.
hair and all the outfit jewelry. Then groom might not look that attractive in pictures. So to balance the pictures, I think groom should have makeup.
I'm liking it. Nowadays, groom are only like, you will do my makeup as well, na, little bit.
Yeah.
I'm liking it. They are accepting this, that okay, I should also do
makeup,
some
yeah.
grooming on my day and I should also look good.
I
Because
mean, it is a big day for bride, but it's also a big day
day
for
for
groom.
groom.
So both should feel equal, and it
Exactly.
is very important for them also to look nice, to look presentable, and with nice groomed hair and face. So I think it's important for them to do makeup.
So what kind of makeup can a groom do in, like if you
For
can
groom, we do very minimal makeup because as they are not used to doing makeup, they don't feel confident with so much of product on their face. We do skin prep, then I don't do full face foundation or I just use concealer wherever it is required and then maybe some bronzing and I just fill the eyebrows. That's all.
and maybe
That's
the
all.
beard, that's all.
Yeah, that's all. That's all we do for grooms.
Okay. Are there any red flags, which people should be mindful about when they are selecting a makeup artist?
So red flags, I would say, as I said, you can ask as many questions as possible to your makeup artist to understand the concept, to understand the person, because you will be spending most of the time of your big day with that person.
Correct.
So just ask as many questions as possible and see if you vibe with that person. So red flags I will say no proper consultation. If the artist is not giving you answers properly, if there is no proper consultation, that will be one of the biggest red flags.
Okay.
Then I would say hygiene. It's very important. If the kit and brushes are not hygienic, that's the red flag. And I would say if the person is not replying on time or if he or she is taking days to reply to answer your queries. So you should understand that if you need her advice something on urgent basis, he or she is not the
Not
person
available,
you can rely on.
So prompt responses, who has
Proper-
hygiene products
Yeah.
and setup and
Proper consultation.
proper consultation. And what are the misconceptions about this industry, hair and beauty makeup industry?
Misconceptions, I would say people feel that natural makeup is easier than the glam makeup. But that's not true actually. Both of the makeup takes equal efforts, and we use the same products for both the
Okay, so the
both
natural
kind of
look
look.
which is trending right now, like you
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
that
yeah.
takes equal effort as the
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Okay.
they're like, it's a natural only, na, it will
Ah,
take just half an hour.
Yeah.
But no,
I
it
mean,
takes a lot
people
of
expect
efforts.
that the charges for natural makeup should
Should
be
be
lesser
less,
than the
yeah.
glam
Yeah,
makeup,
right.
but that's not the thing. I mean, it takes equal efforts, equal time, and the products that we use are almost the same.
Yeah.
We use the same products. Like instead of using full coverage foundation, I'll use something that is light coverage foundation. Instead of doing full concealer, I'll just use a small amount of concealer. I'll use very soft bronzing, but then we are using all the products, we are doing all the steps, we are not skipping anything for
Correct.
natural makeup.
Correct.
So this is the biggest misconception, that the natural makeup is easier and it should be cheaper than the glam makeup.
Another thing I can say, or like people usually see Instagram pictures like of celebrities or any models, and they'll be like, I want this look, and then they'll accept that I'll look exactly like this.
Them, yeah.
But that is not possible. You guys are two different peoples. Like
Yeah.
one hair is looking this good on her, might another hair will look that good on you.
Yeah.
So that is the misconception people have. Like I'll look exactly like this. Like this makeup will be exactly on my face. This hair will exact look on my.
So people
hair,
just
like
show the celebrity pictures and they expect that we will look exactly like them.
yes.
But then every skin is different. Everyone has different features. Like every face has different structure. So it's just not possible to look exactly the same. Even if we try and do exactly same thing, it is going to look different on you.
Right.
That one thing should be everyone should accept
Accept it,
at
yeah.
this point. Yeah.
No, yeah, well said, well said. So, like you all mentioned that around 6 months of the year, you all are usually booked because of the season of the wedding. So, I'm assuming this is a seasonal business.
Yes.
It is a seasonal business, but then with time, you can rely on this, like you can make it as a full-time profession, because even the other 6 months when we don't really have a lot of bookings, we still have meetings and trials and other things to look forward to.
Yeah, even we can take classes.
Yeah, people do take classes,
Okay.
yeah, courses. They can launch courses and teach people whoever wants to start
Okay, nice.
career in this industry. Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, when we were researching about this industry and this topic, the commonly asked question was, is this something which can be done full time? And if it can, how much can they realistically expect to earn in this? So, can you shed some light on that?
So it is something that you can do full time, but then it is not something that will make you easy money. It's not the business or the career that will give you quick money. So it takes years of building. It can be a full time profession, and it can be a very successful profession, but then it takes time. It takes years to build your brand, to build that trust. And income wise, I can say a good makeup artist can earn 7-digit income yearly, annually.
Wow.
And and the makeup artists who are like very famous celebrity makeup artists, they earn almost 8 to 9-digit income annually.
What are you
So
saying?
very
It's a very good profession.
Those
now.
must be the top guys, na? You're
Yeah.
talking about. But I'm talking someone who's probably just starting out and eventually is in the few years in this industry and
Yeah, so good makeup artists do earn 7-digit income yearly.
so when you're saying 70, they're making over 10 lakhs.
Yeah,
Crazy.
easily.
it is a nice business.
Yeah, but the initial makeup, like the people who are just starting out, they need to have some patience, because of course they're not going to get clients like
Immediately,
as soon
correct.
as
Yeah.
they start. So they need to have some patience. As I said, it's not a quick or easy money. It takes years. So yeah.
And the expenses for the makeup artists are primarily the products, right?
Yeah, it is it takes a lot of investment as well, because
How much
all-
do these how much does it cost usually? Can you give a range or shed some light on this?
So basic, if a person is just starting and if he or she wants to build a kit, I think minimum of 1.5 to 2 lakhs they'll have to invest for the starting vanity.
And with time, how much does it go up to?
With time, then it's not that we buy the whole vanity. We just keep on adding products. So
Okay.
yeah,
So the initial investment is around 2 lakhs.
yeah.
After that, you have to just keep
We keep on adding
huh.
products.
But that's not very expensive.
those are
they are.
expensive products. Those are like branded products. So those are expensive. But then we keep on adding it. Then I cannot give you the proper figure. Then it's up to you how much you're making. You can add according to your budget.
Okay.
It's like you have done the base, now you just have to add up. Like
So
small,
when you
small
say add up, how
investment.
much do these usually cost? Because like for like a viewer to understand from that perspective, I'm
So I
understanding.
would say every year I almost invest again 1.5 to 2 lakh every year to upgrade my vanity. So every year there are some new products coming, some trendy brands are coming, and being a professional, it is important to keep. You should have everything in your vanity. So every year I invest almost 1.5 2
2
lakhs
lakhs.
to upgrade my vanity. New shades of foundations, new brands. I keep on exploring, trying.
It's very expensive actually. If you can say, just one bottle of foundation costs
Around 5 to 6
5 to
thousand.
6,000. Yeah,
So just one bottle of foundation costs around 5 to 6,000 if you're going for good brands. Drugstore brands are cheaper, but then we don't really use those for clients.
Clients, right?
I mean,
Like
professional makeup artist does not really use drugstore.
For personal,
what
maybe
store
you
exactly
can-
you're saying?
Drugstore,
like the
those are
affordable ones.
affordable products.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's not suitable for the skin.
No, it's not like that. It is suitable, but then, like if one is hiring a professional, of course he or she is expecting the
good
best.
quality and
Yeah.
best, yeah.
And if they are paying us, so they are expecting the best products, the best
Correct,
brands, and
correct.
everything. So, but Maybelline and all like K Beauty, Maybelline, they are all drugstore brands. Those are very good products. I use it on myself. It's
Like for personal use you can, but
Yeah,
of
for
course for
everyday
professional
use.
we have to go like what is the best in the market,
Industry, yeah.
what suits my clients the best. I'll go with that.
And if somebody, like you said, you can teach these things as well, right? So if someone wants to learn this and they want to upskill, like how can they do it?
So there are a lot of makeup artists who are doing master classes. Like if once you're done with the pro courses, as I did initially, I did my pro course that was for 6 months, and then I kept on upgrading my skills. I did master classes. So there are a lot of master classes options available in
How do we
market.
find them? Online.
Online, yeah.
Instagram.
And it is for a week. Sometimes it's for 5 days or a week, and you just have to upgrade your skills. You just have to see what techniques are new and what are the trends are new, and then you just get the overall idea of styling and everything.
And how much do these courses usually cost to learn?
So with good makeup artist, courses can cost up to 1 to 5 lakh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Acha, this is too very expensive. Right?
Yeah.
Everything is expensive in this industry.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
But,
what it takes a lot of investment.
For
and
1 week they charge 1 to 5 lakhs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but the full course, like the 3 to 6 month course, cost like higher than
How
the
much do they cost?
5 to 7 lakhs. Then.
Oh.
Then there are
Yeah.
also some makeup artists who are doing it in 2-3 lakhs. Depends on your budget and depends on the research that you do. Like the bigger the makeup artist, like
the higher the cost.
yeah.
So if I understand this clearly, somebody who wants to enter this as a fresher needs to have at least 2 lakhs handy in terms of investment and another 2 lakhs at least in terms
Yeah.
of learning this skill.
Yeah.
So 4 to 5 lakhs is minimum
Yes,
investment is
yes.
required.
Minimum investment you should have for to enter this
And
industry.
once they start, like you said, it'll take time to build income,
The
but
brand.
at least they can start with for starters five figures a year. They can start with that and then they can
Yeah,
scale
yes.
up with time.
Yeah. So again, depends on the contacts. If you have very good contacts and if you're getting inquiries through word of mouth, you can earn very good in your first year as well. But then if you don't have that much of contact, of course it will take time to build your brand and the trust among people.
Yeah, it totally depends on word of mouth. I can say Instagram, of course, hardworking, and then your skills. Like, what all things are you portraying on your Instagram? Like they will look for your work, what all you have done, and then accordingly you'll get the clients.
Yeah, and how consistent you are with posting and
So does that matter?
it
Yes,
does
it does
matter.
matter
Like
a
of
lot.
course one can post one reel and cannot be MI for a month.
Oh.
Yeah, because it
So having a social media presence matters a lot.
matters a lot. Your visibility matters a lot. And I feel that visibility matters in every business.
True.
But for building that trust, a person should see the face. Because if I am going for something and if I'm approaching a brand or a business, I would like to know the person behind that brand. I mean, not just the makeup reels, but also the person should be there on Instagram.
Right.
So, does the number of followers and all matter, or just the fact that you're showing the makeup on different brides, those kind of things?
So earlier
matter?
it was a big deal that जिसके ज़्यादा followers हैं उनको book करते हैं and all. But now I think people are getting the point that the talent, the work matters more than the numbers.
Followers, yeah.
Yeah. So nowadays people are going more with the vibe, the work, rather than numbers.
Now they are exploring more into makeup pages, like different looks, how he or she is doing, rather than just focusing on the followers. Earlier it was like, oh, she has this much, like only this much of followers, she should
She might
charge
not be
less.
the charges
This was
should
the
be less according
misconception
to the
of
followers.
the-
Oh,
And
crazy.
if you have less followers, she might not be good at her
हाँ.
job. ऐसा पहले था, but then
अच्छा.
अभी I feel people are like very good into researching and stuff. And now, as I said, when we talk, when we do consultation call, people get to know how things are going to work. So numbers does not really matter now.
Now,
Okay.
yes.
And for everyday makeup, do you notice any mistakes which people do?
For everyday makeup, I would say biggest mistake is if someone is skipping the skin prep, basic skin prep, that will be the biggest mistake, and the selection of wrong shade foundation. That's the mistake that most people end up doing.
I
They
would
select
say
wrong shade
sunscreen.
of
Sunscreen. No one
avoiding
should
sunscreen.
Yeah. It's like you, me, everyone should always, like all the time, apply sunscreen.
When you're going out, right?
Yeah.
No, even
Even
in
if
house.
you're at home, you should apply
Yeah.
sunscreen every day. It is
Acha.
very
And you can
important.
say 2 times a day, like in the morning if you are doing it, and then later on in the evening also you should.
How does it help exactly?
So sunscreen basically protects you from UV rays, and if you have, as Indian skin tone, have a lot of pigmented areas. So if we avoid sunscreen, those pigmented areas are tend to get darker, and with sunscreen basically protects your skin from UV rays, so the problems in your skin might not increase.
It's basically a layer, like from the UV raises, or you can say from the dust as
it's
well.
giving a layer from your primary skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like similar to what you do in makeup as well, so that it
Yes.
doesn't touch the skin
Yes,
directly.
And diet is the most
Diet?
important thing.
That is also
Yeah.
very important for skin and hair.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're eating a lot of oily food or junk food, you might end up getting breakouts. And all. The more clean your diet is, the more your skin will glow.
Even your hair growth is completely depends on your diet.
Yeah.
Like you can do all the hair care, like all expensive products
Yeah,
you can buy,
doesn't
but if your
matter,
diet is not good, then there is no use.
Doesn't matter how many products you're using, doesn't matter how good the brand is or whatever. If you're not eating properly, if you're not following the diet properly or hydrating yourself, then it is not going to work. That plays a
No, I
major
definitely agree
role.
with you, but I didn't know that you all also speak on diet.
It plays a big role in your skin and hair.
No, I agree because I've been dieting since a while and I've reduced quite some bit. My hair has become better, skin has become
Yeah,
better.
I can see your skin. We also did a
It is
written
actually-
R&D on diet for
It is
our
actually
clients.
glowing. Yeah, even when I say that you have to book your makeup artist 6 or 8 months prior. So after they book me, we start all the consultation and everything in detail. So I do give them a diet. I mean, not a full-fledged diet.
Oh,
I'm not a
wow.
nutritionist.
Of
so-
course.
But I
But the
do give them
basic one.
basics, like you start with juices, salads, and almonds, and vitamin and nutrients-rich food and everything.
And you can always skip oily foods.
Yeah,
And
no
junks.
junk food, no oily food. Most of the time, it's good if you skip non-veg as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
why so?
because it has a lot of heat
Heat, yeah. It generates
Yeah.
heat.
in your body, and that heat might end up breaking out in your skin.
Like if not for the whole year, but at least you can start it 6 months before
Prior to
your
the
wedding. Yeah.
For good skin and hair.
And that does help. Like few of our clients have actually followed such thing, and we have seen a
the
lot of
difference.
differences.
I have seen visible difference in
Yes.
2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
And say someone with no makeup knowledge and wants to build a basic skincare routine or makeup routine, what advice do you have for them?
So for skincare routine, I would say don't make it very complicated. Just
Right.
do it simple for starters. you can always use a good serum and moisturizer and sunscreen in daytime if you're going out or even if you're staying at home. And for me, this much is enough for skincare.
Okay.
And for makeup, I would say for starters, one can go with tinted moisturizer, concealer, mascara, blush, and lip gloss. Just keep it simple for start.
Yeah, I feel if we'll keep it simple, then it will be consistent. Rather than if
Correct.
I'm telling you 7 steps of skincare, you'll do it for 1 week, 2 weeks, and then you'll be like, done. I don't want to do it. If I'm telling you just you have to use moisturizer and then serum, you'll be like, oh, I can do this for a longer period
Correct.
of time.
It's the other way around. First serum and then moisturizer.
First,
Okay. Vice versa. So it's like the lesser the product, the lesser the actions, you'll be consistent for more time rather than I'll tell you like you have to do
follow,
all these
yeah.
things.
A
Maybe
big skincare
later on
routine,
you can upgrade it.
Yeah. But for starters, you can keep it simple. And you can see what all things are working and you can always consult dermat.
Right. So we have some rapid fire questions for you. Either of you all or both of you all together can answer.
Okay.
Natural look or glam look?
I would say soft glam.
Natural glam.
Luxury brands or affordable products?
Both.
Both.
Hair or makeup, which is harder?
Hair.
Makeup.
Hair is harder for me. I think makeup is harder for her.
One beauty trend that should disappear?
Long lashes.
Puff.
I mean, using very, very heavy lashes is one thing I do not like.
Yeah, I would say backcombing your hair and all this puffy hairstyle. I don't like it. Be natural.
Yeah.
One product no bride should skip?
Sunscreen.
One thing every bride should do the night before her wedding?
Sleep. Sleep for at least 7-8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the one thing every bride worries about which almost never actually happens?
So bride worries a lot about the makeup getting spoiled in between event or getting breakouts after makeup. But that actually never happens because with the right products and the products, the products that we have in market right now are really good. So it won't affect your skin, or with the good prep, this makeup will stay for long. So that's the thing bride worries about the most, and it just
Doesn't.
never
Actually
happens. Yeah.
happens. What is the one thing about this profession that people glamorize from the outside but is actually really hard from the inside?
So
They think we are just traveling
traveling,
everywhere
going
and
to
enjoying.
fancy places, and they just see the stories, pictures, and everything that we are traveling, going to fancy places, and all of that. But nobody sees that we have 3 a.m., 4 a.m. call times. We have to carry heavy vanities all the time, back pains and exhaustion,
Skipping meals.
standing for long hours. There's lot of things goes behind the scenes. Yeah.
If you could give one piece of advice to every bride before her wedding day, something most brides don't hear, what would it be?
I would say don't try to micromanage everything. Just be present and enjoy your day.
Yeah. And
Well
be
said.
hydrated.
Yeah, and stay hydrated. Most important.
Yeah.
So thank you, Sheetal and Sejal, for joining us today. It was a
Thank you
pleasure
for
to meet
having
you.
us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for watching this episode till the very end. If you found this episode to be valuable and insightful, then please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And let us know in the comment section below your takeaways from each of our episodes. Thank you.